Hi, this is Trepacer, and welcome to the Horoscope 101 channel, and also on my channel, Trepacer's Saturday Horror Reviews. I think it's episode 10. Yeah, episode 10. That's where I left off. Okay, a movie that I watched. I guess would be technically I watched it Friday night, but it's for Saturday. Would be Dario Argentino's Argento. I'm sorry, Argentinos. Argento's Dracula 3D. There you go. See, starring Rutger Hauer. Um, of course, he put his daughter in this. Uh, uh, Asia Argentina Argento. Excuse me, I keep saying Argentina. And Thomas Kretschmann. He plays Dracula in this. And little known fact, but he's going to be Baron Strucker in the Avengers movies. Okay, he plays Dracula in this movie. And basically, the story, and this is his take on the Dracula story. It kind of basically follows the story, the basic Dracula story with it's the same. They changed a little few facts about it, but it's basically the same. Um, it's about this Dracula. It's been like 400 years, they say. That's they stand on the back of this. It's been 400 years since his great love uh, died, and he sees the girl named Mina, who he thinks is their reincarnation of his great love, and he schemes to get her back. And of course she's married to Jonathan Harker. Okay, he's friends with 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 Lucy. Okay, played by Asia Argento. Okay, and Rutger Hauer plays Van Helsing. Professor Van Helsing. Now, and this is, of course, I watched the 3D version. Now, let me say first, the 3D was fantastic. I thought the 3D was great. Okay, but and they have some nudity in this. This is rated R for the violence and the this is the not rated version. Okay, but it has some nudity in it, and the violence I thought was good, but the some really horrendous acting in this. Okay, and just really over the top acting in this. Okay, and the guy who plays Dracula, like I said, Thomas Kretschmann, that's his name. I think I pronounced that right. Okay, I thought he was. I don't think he made a good enough Dracula because to me, Dracula has to have a presence. Okay, and to me, it seemed like sometimes he just kind of he underacted and then he overacted. Okay, he didn't find a happy medium to me, in my opinion. Okay, although like I said, I like the kills in this movie. And like I said, I'm gonna spoil the crap out of this. There's a particular bunch of kills where Dracula basically, the townspeople are actually meeting to discuss. Even that they supposedly have a pact with Dracula, but some of their people, he's killed some of their people, some of their daughters and stuff, and they kind of meet to discuss what they're going to do about it. Of course, and except there's the one loyal person to Dracula, but Dracula, he shows up, with some crappy CGI. He turns into, from I think not mosquitoes. I was gonna say mosquitoes or something. Yeah, mosquitoes or something. And turns into Dracula form and basically said, "You want to break the pact?" And nobody says anything. Everybody shuts up and bitches up, and then Dracula proceeds to rip the crap out of him. Throw the sword through the guy, ripping a guy's head off, slicing a guy's throat. Like I said, I thought the killings were good. Just and for the budget, I guess they did the best they could. But I did like I said, some of the killings in there. Some of the killings in there were pretty good. Were pretty cool. I like that, but so really bad acting. I mean, I think the best people acting wise in this was the actress who played Mina. I thought she was good, and also of course Rutger Hauer, who is Van Helsing. I thought he was good as well. Like I said, the guy who played Dracula, Thomas Kretschmann. Sorry for butchering your name, but like I said, I didn't think he was that great at Dracula. Like I said, Dracula to me is supposed to have screen presence and like an aura about him, and this guy sometimes he underacted it, and then I think sometimes he really went way too over the top. And Asia Argento as Lucy, I thought she was horrible. I mean, she was just she just horrible acting, and there's a scene where she dies, and where she just goes particularly over the top, a little, just she goes way, way too much. Okay, just goes way over the top with her dying scene. It's just, like enough, enough of that hamming. Okay, this, all you have to do is throw some cheese on her, and she'd be a perfect ham and cheese sandwich. She just way overacted for that scene. Okay, but like I said, for the kills, okay, and oh yeah, and the guy who played uh, Jonathan Harker, he looked like the guy from the Red Hot Chili Peppers, Anthony Kiedis, right, the lead singer. He looked like him a little bit. Okay, and like I said, he, and you pretty much know what his fate is. Jonathan Harker's fate, and he didn't wow me either. Okay, and like I said, just some really bad acting in this, and I guess for the budget, they did the best they could with the special effects and some crappy CGI. Oh yeah, and the piece de resistance to me is, of course, in this movie they show. Oh yeah, two things. When Dracula attacks his first victim in this movie, I didn't know Dracula could turn into an owl. I know he changed to a bat, but I didn't know he could change into an owl. And I don't know whether they didn't want to get a fake-looking bat, or they just had a footage of an owl, and they had a nice CGI owl come down and bite the girl, change into Dracula and bite the girl. And I said, wait a minute, what's that, an owl? I think I rewinded just to make sure. Is that an owl attacking her? And sure enough, that was an owl. And then you have another scene where Dracula transforms from a wolf, of course, into Dracula, with some really bad CGI, and bites a guy. I think, yeah, he bites a guy. Okay? Yeah. And then the piece de resistance, this is the part that really kind of made me go, what the F were they thinking? Dracula is basically coming for Mina, and she's being guarded by Lucy's father, and all of a sudden the guy wakes up. There's a giant praying mantis. I shit you not, a giant praying mantis that attacks the guy and bites his head off. I said, I didn't know Dracula could change into a praying mantis either. That's just, I guess it did it to be different. I guess maybe to make their stuff a little different. Now, they say in this, this reminds people of Hammer. No, I don't think so. Like the old Hammer movies. I don't think so. Okay, at least those movies. I guess, like I said, this had a small budget too. You can tell. But like I said, the 3D though was good. I have to give them that. Okay, for the 3D and for the acting from the lady that played Mina, and Rutger Hauer, who played Abraham, Van Helsing. Those were good. Those are the positives for the movie, I guess. And oh yeah, there's another scene towards the end of the movie that made me kind of laugh. But basically, Mina is getting seduced by Dracula, okay, and she completely gets bitten and gives in, and then Van Helsing comes and Dracula interrupts his making out session with Mina to this smack around Van Helsing, and Van Helsing he told Van Helsing, you have to shoot me in the heart with that, because he pulls a gun on him, on Dracula, with a bullet that's laced with garlic. Okay, and then he knocks the gun down, of course, with Van Helsing, and then he proceeds to punch the crap out of Van Helsing instead of like ripping Van Helsing's head off, or slicing his throat open. He proceeds to punch Van Helsing about 15 times in the face, while Nina's picking up the she kind of wakens from her trance and picks up the guns and tells him to stop. And he proceeds to punch Van Helsing about 5 more times in the face. I said, Jesus, you shoot him before he knocks his head off? I mean, it was kind of ridiculous. I think he punched Van Helsing in the face about 20 times. I guess, instead of just, slicing his throat or lopping his head off and just being done with it. He just proceeds to punch, Rutger Hauer in the face about 20 times. I said, oh my God, come on, this is ridiculous. Okay, you could have sped that scene up a little bit, instead of Van Helsing getting punched in the face about 20 times, just maybe once or twice, maybe 3 times the most, instead of 20 times in the face. You got to be, you're about to say, oh, come on, let's put the guy out of his misery. Like Dracula was going, like, bitch, and while she's wavering on whether to put a bullet in him. Okay, this, oof. Okay, so my final grade for this, like I said, the only positives to me, like I said, the 3D was really good. Okay, and Rucker Hauer and the girl that played Mina, I think those are the good points. Okay, I was gonna say the creepy atmosphere, but no, the movie didn't have much creepy atmosphere to be honest to me. And the way they shot, I guess they shot it like live on film. I guess it's when you get when it looks live. Okay, I don't know how to describe that. I'm totally don't know what the term is where it looks like it's shot live because that's what it looks like. Live instead of on film. It looks like it was shot live. I don't know what the technical term for that is. Okay, so that kind of took away the presence of the movie because it looked like a play being acted in a way. I guess that's the way it looks to me. Okay, so my final grade for Dracula Argentino's 3D, I'm gonna give it I'm gonna give it a 5, and I think I'm being generous by giving it a 5. Okay, because like I said, because the kills, I like the kills. Okay, the little bit of nudity was it was okay. The girl was incredibly hot, so that has it going for it, and the girl that played Mina, she was really good. You could tell the conflict in her, and I like that. And Rutger Hauer, who was decent as Van Helsing. Okay, guy that played Dracula, way over the top, underacted, and then overacted. In Asia Argento, ooh, she was bad, very bad, very bad. Okay, and the good positive another thing was I like the kills, particularly that scene where Dracula basically slaughters the whole town council except for his one loyal guy. I thought that scene was great. We just kill people in various different ways. Anyway, let me know what you think. Have you seen Argentino Dracula 3D? What do you think of it? 5? Yeah, 5. I'll give it a 5. Yeah, a 5. Okay. Definitely not worth. Like I said, I think I paid $10 or $9.99 for this. So, but yeah, definitely don't pay more than that for this. Okay, this is like a kind of one-time watch thing. Unless you, like I said, the 3D was good. I have to give that. And if you want to see the kills, you can just fast forward to the kills and stuff. But other than that, like I said, this is no great reinvention of Dracula. Okay, for even for the low budget that it was still pretty bad. Okay, so anyway, let me know what you think. If you've seen this movie, let me know what you think. Feel free to leave comments down below. And if you like this video, please hit the subscribe button down below. This is Trepacer saying so long, and for the Horoscope 101 channel, and Trepacer's Saturday Review saying so long and take care.